evening, I'm Meryl Friend and welcome to News Geelong on this Friday the 28th of March. The 5th annual Blokes Day Out is on again this weekend, celebrating boys and men, looking at great activities and ways of preventative health issues. And a wonderful new exhibition on at the National Wool Museum, tracking Geelong's history. Alex Tigani will update us with the local sports scene and will inform you of all the upcoming weekend weather and into the working week. But first, Geelong's Ford Motor Company has, of course, announced its closure by 2016. Thankfully, some good news is ahead. The Ford testing ground will be retained and around 1,500 jobs will continue in various areas of design. Ian Nichols has more.
The Ford Motor Company has made it quite clear it is not exiting Geelong after 2016 or any time soon. They have a very big involvement here, including sponsorship of the Cats and also getting involved in the Geelong Infrastructure Fund. Today we're speaking with Ian Mearns, their Government Affairs Director, about the future of Ford.
Well, we will be remaining in Geelong with our product development activities, both at the Geelong Research and Development Centre and also our Lara Proving Ground. So that activity continues.
Well, I think people can take heart from that because Ford has been synonymous with this area for decades and the name is still going to be around.
That's right. We've been here for nearly 90 years. Our association with Geelong will continue, both as a designer and developer of vehicles, but also our association with the Geelong Cats will continue.
Well, that's good news for Geelong supporters. And also, little things like today. You're going to be still involved in this kind of representation?
Well, we are a major contributor to the Geelong Regional Innovation and Investment Fund, so we'll be involved in the further announcements that we made for the fund. We're also involved in other activities, such as last week there was a Ford supplier fair held down at the pier, where we introduced Australian suppliers to overseas Ford executives, hopefully to give them an opportunity to pick up some global procurement opportunities.
Well, you're not resting on your laurels, you're looking for new avenues for adventurous employment.
We're trying to ensure that all the stakeholders associated with Ford, we want to help them transition over the next 3 years.
Well, that's probably the word, we transition. And what do you see as the transition period?
Well, the next 3 years is the critical period. The motor industry will continue beyond that, obviously, but the next 3 years is where our focus is.
Well, congratulations on today's announcement, and hopefully we'll see more involvement with companies similar to Pickering Joinery here in Belmont.
Thank you. Yes, I'm sure we will.
Our thanks to Ian Mearns, Government Affairs Director of Ford. This is Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
Thank you, Ian. Blokes Day Out is on this Sunday, the 30th of March, at Eastern Beach Reserve in Geelong from 10 a.m. From the favourite gumboot toss to other new and varied activities. It's all about being healthy and active. It's for everyone and it's free. And another year for Blokes Day Out.
Yeah, it's hard to believe we're doing all this again, Meryl. This is the fifth year coming up. So from pretty humble beginnings, and whoever thought would be 5 years down the track. And the festival day on Sunday coming up, Sunday the 30th. And listen, it's bigger and better than ever, so we're really excited about the weekend. It looks like the weather's going to do the right thing by us. So I really encourage all the blokes and their families to come down to the festival day down at Eastern Beach between 10 and 3.
Now, we're celebrating boys and men. Now, what sort of differences has evolved over the last 5 years?
So I think that the general theme has been fairly consistent in terms of really just trying to pick up on concepts of health and wellbeing for blokes out there. And I think traditionally, again, we have always sort of talked about the physical health side of things. So this, if nothing else, this event is more about just trying to broaden that concept of male health and wellbeing to include mental health and really think about our connections out there as well with family, friends and our local community. So that's always been a consistent theme, and again, we hope that continues from here on in.
And of course, the partners of all those beautiful men, they're important too.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'll always say that women are inherently important in terms of driving men's health, whether you're a boy or a man. It's the women in our lives that are so important in supporting that as well. So we really encourage women and all the rest of their family and their friends to come down as well.
First of all, give us a rundown on the sort of work that Leisure Networks do, Jenny.
Sure. Well, Leisure Networks is a community-based organisation. We're also a regional sports assembly. So our main goal is to connect people in our community to their local sporting clubs, be that people with disability, people from a diverse background, and Leisure Networks is also a disability provider.
And so for the Blokes Day Out, you've been really heavily involved with organising some pretty special activities for the day.
Yes, so Leisure Networks is great at around the recreational area. So we've organised beach volleyball, canoeing, we'll have disc golf down there, beach soccer, along with fishing as well.
Fantastic. And that's all free?
Yes, it is. And all the events are open to people with all abilities, so everyone should come down and have a go.
This is News Geelong as we go to a break and return with more news after this. And don't forget, you can follow these stories and more on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter.